Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Plami, and in this episode of Cartoon Reactions, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to the Transformers Armada series. Currently we are on episodes 47, Portent, and episode 48, Cramp. And we actually have, after these two episodes, only 4 episodes more, so I'm most likely going to just finish off this series in this recording session, and I'm gonna release the videos not that far off from each other, maybe a few hours difference. So yeah, soon we're gonna be replacing this series with another one. And as I've mentioned before, that series that I'm gonna be starting off soon, it's going to be Full Metal Alchemist, the original 2003 series, I think it is. I'm not sure which year it aired originally, but I think it's somewhere there, around 2002, 2003. And because I've had a lot of requests to react to it, I'm also gonna start reactions to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 series. So if you're interested in that, it's gonna be happening soon, and I'm most likely going to just react to both Full Metal Alchemist and TMNT series kind of at the same time, although my main focus will definitely be on the Full Metal Alchemist series. So we'll see how exactly it's gonna turn out, but most likely whenever I do recordings, I'll probably do either 4 episodes of the Full Metal Alchemist series and maybe 2 episodes of the TMNT series. So we'll see. There's still time until I get to react to it, because I still have like 6 episodes of this series, and there are other types of videos that I have to do before I get back to reacting to cartoons. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. And also, I want to say I hope you like the new intro that I've created for this reaction series. Going forward, that's going to be the intro to these videos, and I've actually made intros for every single type of my videos. Like I have an intro for the K-pop reactions, for my thoughts on videos, which I review different stuff. I have one for my gaming videos and for my Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I even have a few ideas for other different intros for much more different types of content that I might do in the future. But yeah, I put a lot of effort into doing them, and I'm really proud of most of them. So I really hope you like them. And I guess also I should address why I haven't reacted to Transformers Armada in a long time, especially because we were like basically at the end of the series. There was like 3 more videos to do basically, and that is the reason why that is because around the time that I stopped, I also very soon afterwards ended up moving, because I ended up going to university. But now, because of COVID, they moved all the classes online, so there was no reason for me to move to that big city with the university. So I came back to my hometown, and because of the fact that all the classes are online, I have much more free time to do other stuff other than studying. Plus, there's a big possibility that I'll just leave the university, because the thing that I was going to be studying, the major that I was going to be studying, didn't turn out to be exactly what I thought, so we'll see how that's gonna go. But anyway, I hope that I end up starting to make money on YouTube before that happens. So yeah, I guess go over to Patreon and donate if you enjoy my videos. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I had to explain, so let's just get into the reaction, starting with the 47th episode Portent in 3, 2, 1. From what I remember from the last episode that I reacted to, I think it was the episode which still confuses me about exactly what happened in it. Like, did they travel back in time? I'm talking about the kids. Or did it travel to a parallel reality? Like, it doesn't make sense. I've talked about it in that video, but it still confuses me.
Man, it was totally boring out there.
Yeah, we're just so lucky. Starscream found us and brought us down to the planet.
Starscream found you?
Yeah, that's right. And he's a really good friend of ours.
I don't know if I'd call him a friend yet.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, isn't he on the bad guy side right now?
Because he's our friend? What does he have to do for you guys to trust him anyway?
Maybe not backstab her.
Starscream still chasing after Thrust?
Oh yeah, was Wheeljack a spy? Because that was also a thing, wasn't
If we
it?
don't get moving, Thrust will give the Sky Boom Shield and the Requiem Blaster to Unicron.
Yeah.
So are they still fighting the Decepticons and the Autobots? Because, like, on one of the DVD discs, I think it's pretty much the last one that I have, it's when they kind of form a truce, and I always thought that it was much earlier before the end of the series. But apparently it's literally one of the last episodes. Why are the main Transformers that much bigger than the other ones, the background ones?
Then the war between the Autobots and the Decepticons has all been for nothing.
Wait, is this the episode in which they join forces?
Achieved. Despite a few minor setbacks, I control Cybertron and I have brought the Autobots to their knees. What was I thinking? The Autobots and the Decepticons will never be allies. Not as long as I am still in charge.
You do know you're still being followed, Thrust.
Wait, what?
Starscream! I tried, but I couldn't shake him.
Those look like the Transformers that were assimilated into Unicron's body in the previous episode.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Now, to take care of Starscream.
Here he comes! So you're the mastermind behind all of this, huh?
I'm surprised you didn't figure it out sooner. Listen, I'm gonna make you an offer. Join our side now and be a part of Unicron's glorious plan.
I'd do it if I were you.
He wouldn't.
No thanks.
Really? But I thought you wanted to defeat Galvatron. Hasn't he humiliated you long enough? Together we could finish him.
Maybe. But you're the one I want to finish off!
You really?
Ah, it's a transformer! Ah!
Do they remember that, what we saw in the last episode? I think they may have seen the future, actually. I mean, I don't know, it's so confusing.
He needs our help.
No, wait, Alexis!
Move, hotshot! Right behind you. If you hand over the Skyboom shield and the Requiem blaster, we might go easy on you sideways. If you want them, come and get them. Somehow I just knew you'd say that. Let's
Yeah, because your thread wasn't that
How
threatening.
about my long-legged friends? It's feeding time!
So you got attacked by the little things anyway. Might as well have helped Starscream.
never stop
What is
in
that?
this way.
Ch'Tuo?
Hotshot, let's link up and do our move. You got it. Let's go.
I mean, Unicron is kinda exactly that. Wait, what the fuck?
Out of the way, Perceptor.
Why the fuck are you dancing together?
Why are you still waiting around for me?
Because you're my friend.
I'm your friend?
Yeah, that's right. You're my friend. That means we have to help each other.
Help each other?
Mm-hmm. We better get moving. Come on, let's go.
I love their relationship, honestly. Man, Thrust was introduced as this fucking legendary military general, and he has ended up being just a stupid lackey.
Destiny will be revealed.
It's sad how far he has fallen, honestly.
Others will suffer.
God damn it.
Starscream!
They're gonna end up being split, aren't they?
We'll never find sideways now.
Let's just concentrate on
This location reminds me a lot of that one episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No.
I think it was called like Darkness Inside or something like that. Or The Darkness Within. That's a cool episode.
This can't get any worse.
I honestly really want to rewatch TMNT. The Lucky Charm.
Oh no! My good luck charm! Please, Starscream, we have to stop so I can get it.
No way. It's not safe.
But without that necklace, we won't be safe down here. We just
Oh,
have to
come
stop.
on. Don't be a
Sorry, I
dumbass.
can't do that.
I need it.
Alexis, what are you doing? Thanks,
I
Starscream.
guess that necklace means a lot to you.
Yeah, it's very special to me. It's made from some kind of...
Then maybe don't just carry it around your neck. Put it in your pocket or something. You know, this was actually a really cool twist when I first watched this episode. The fact that,
What's happening to it?
that...
Looks like it's breaking
Wait.
apart.
Wait a second.
I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Is that the moon? I thought that was Cybertron. I thought they were on the moon.
Moon crumble.
On their moon, I mean. Because the twist is that the moon is Unicron, which was a really fucking cool twist. When I first saw this episode.
What? The moon was Unicron all along.
Yeah, that's a cool twist.
Spying on us and planet Cybertron all along.
How about joining with us?
I'll have to pass. I don't want to risk betraying you a second time. It wouldn't be fair.
I know you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't betray your friends, would you?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure of anything anymore.
I know that feeling.
You trusted me, Alexis, and I thank you for that.
Man, he's the best character of the series. It wasn't the most interesting episode. There wasn't at least that much in terms of plot happening. It was an entertaining episode for sure. I enjoyed it, but I also think like I've seen it before. I'm almost 100% convinced. You know what? I'm gonna show you the DVD disc. I mean, I've shown them to you before, but these are the two DVD discs that basically are these last few episodes. And okay, let me see. So currently we watched the third episode of this disc, and I thought that we were maybe already at those discs. And again, as I said, I thought that the episodes that are in these discs were actually not the end of the series. I actually thought there was more to it, but I guess there wasn't. So I guess that I have definitely seen this episode, considering that it's one of the episodes on this one. So yeah, there wasn't much to surprise me as well. One thing that confuses me is that the location which they ended up going to with like when they were following Starscream and Thrust was very much the location that the kids were in the last episode, and I just don't understand why they never mentioned that, why they didn't say anything about it. Maybe they didn't remember anything, but maybe they should have made it more obvious that they didn't remember. And again, I still don't get what even they saw in the last episode, because from what I understand, they implied that their consciousness traveled in time or something. Like, it's so confusing. Like, it's like a bootstrap paradox or something like that. This whole timeline ends up being, because the kids are the reason why the minicons wake up in the first place, so they are the reason why, I guess, the war happens. I don't know, it's fucking confusing timeline. I would definitely be interested in checking out somebody's review of this series if there is one. So if you know any YouTube channel, please link it below, because I'm a little confused about the events that started this war between the Decepticons and the Autobots, especially considering the events of the last episode. But yeah, overall I enjoyed this episode, but it was a little bit too much just random stuff happening. It wasn't that much interesting plot or anything, but this series in general is not like the most craziest in terms of character or plot development, so I guess that's par for the course. But still, there have been some really cool episodes, and this one was interesting, but not the most interesting, you know. So yeah, I guess let's get into the next episode, although I almost forgot to rate this episode. So I think I'm gonna give this one a 7.3 out of 10, kind of middle of the road from on the best side of things, because it wasn't bad. and there were cool moments. Like I liked how basically at this point, even though they're on the opposite sides, Hotshot is very friendly with both Starscream and Wheeljack. Like they are comrades basically without any problem whatsoever. And it kind of shows, like, I had to, maybe it's just the character development is finally being shown on the screen, but I'm feeling definitely a noticeable difference between Hotshot now from how he used to be and like Starscream and how he used to be, because for Hotshot, for example, I feel like he was going to be much more rash and like scream at Starscream for betraying them and not coming with them, or saying something similar to Wheeljack, but he was actually very rational and calm about it. And similarly for Starscream, before, when he was asked to join the team or be on their side, he would have been screaming and be angry and refused to do so, while this time he was actually calm and honest and rational about it. So I kind of like that. We're finally noticing some character development. Even though I didn't really feel it for most of the series, it's cool that at the end of the series you can actually feel it a little bit. So yeah, overall fine episode, but there have been for sure better ones, you know. So yeah, I guess let's get into the next episode. In 3, 2, 1.
But just this once, can't you put aside your petty argument with Optimus?
That's enough.
Man, it's interesting to see these kind of arguments from
If we
Starscream.
don't join forces with the Autobots, chances are good that both sides won't survive the wrath of Unicron.
You're testing my patience.
I'm just worried there won't be a second chance before Unicron destroys the universe as we know it.
Enough about Unicron. I'm sick and tired of listening to your pathetic whining. And the day will
He's
come
right.
when Unicron
At
is
least this
defeated.
once he's
Too
right.
late. I beg of you, sir, listen. You and Optimus must put aside your differences right away, or there'll be nothing left to defend on either side. Don't you realize the gravity of this?
Would you give it a rest? Galvatron knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck, I hate bootlickers. I hate
Go
bootlickers.
ahead and laugh, but soon that pea-brain of yours will be sorry.
Oh, I think Optimus is the one that will be sorry as soon as I defeat him. And that goes for Unicron as well.
You can't even fucking defeat the other people on your fucking planet, and you think you're gonna be the king of the universe?
What you believe. I
Fuck
will show
off.
Optimus first.
I just don't get it. I mean, I understand what Optimus wants to do and all, but I don't trust that Galvatron one little bit.
Well, guys, I guess.
I mean, Optimus has no choice.
I understand.
They
your
cannot defeat
suspicion.
Unicron on
But
their
to
own.
defeat Unicron, we need everyone we can recruit, including Galvatron.
Exactly.
No way he's gonna buy into your plan, Optimus. Well, that goof doesn't have a choice.
But we'll give him one.
I've got a lock, sir. Decepticons approaching at 12 o'clock.
Attention, men. It's time.
So, you want to negotiate, do you? Okay, I'm game. Let's play it your way.
Let the negotiations begin.
What's wrong? You forget your ammo?
Guess again, Galvatron.
You fool! Jetfire! I hear you, sir, and I'm coming in.
Stand up and fight.
What was the fucking point of combining if you were just going to do this?
Tidal wave, attack!
I see you're in need of a weapon, Prime.
I didn't come here to fight, but if you attack, I'll defend myself.
Of course he was gonna grab the sword like this.
He just saw the truth. Don't feed me your lies.
The Decepticons and Autobots are like oil and water. We can never join forces. You and I both know it's true. That leaves only one question to be answered. Who will be left to rule the universe?
Don't be a fool.
You're in no position to call me names. I grow tired of your mind games, and it's time to end this conversation.
I don't mean any disrespect, Optimus, but I'm not going anywhere.
You understand you paid for this. No one defies my command and...
Yeah, you can definitely feel that Starscream has changed. He actually
I've made up my mind.
said that he doesn't want to disrespect Optimus before saying that he's not going anywhere. That's really cool.
And the universe will be at peace.
May I suggest that you have lost your mind? I'll destroy you.
Come and get a taste of my blade, Galvatron.
I hope you know what you're doing, Starscream.
Oh, this time he does. For once in his life he does. Oh no! How much more proof that does Megatron need that Unicron is a thing? Or oh no, please don't tell me what I think happened.
It's the least I can do.
No! No!
Right now it doesn't. Now it doesn't, Galvatron.
Tell me, why did you let me run you through like that, soldier?
No! No!
This has all been a complete waste of my time.
I remember a very long time ago, I swore an oath to you, Galvatron, and I could never break that oath.
You had this planned all along, didn't you?
I did, sir. But all of this could have been prevented if you only had given me some respect.
Save your breath, Starscream.
I tried to gain favor from you, but nothing was ever good enough. No matter how many battles I fought, you always found fault. Then I saw how Optimus treated his men, and I realized he was a leader of integrity. Unlike you.
You were too weak to ever gain my respect.
None of that matters now.
That's hell of a way to die. Oh my god. What are you doing, Starscream?
What's going on out there, Alexis? Alexis, wait!
I had actually completely forgotten about that.
Alexis, wait up!
He was completely disintegrated.
It's over, Swindle. But he fought like a brave soldier until the end.
I tried to gain favor from you.
You know, as much as Galvatron had problems with Starscream,
You always found fault.
he cared about him.
Optimus treated his men.
There's no other reason why would he give him so many chances otherwise.
Unlike you.
Fucking sideways!
Everything is now in place.
That's how I feel inside. Man, he was. I mean, it's very clear why he did what he did. He did it because it was pretty much the only way to convince Galvatron to join forces with Optimus. But still, fucking hell. And it's not like he killed himself. He survived the stabbing of the sword. What killed him was Unicron at the end. Or Sideways. I'm not sure exactly which one of the two. And I don't want to necessarily reveal something that is going to happen in the next few episodes, so... Yeah, this was a fucking sad episode. I remember that Starscream was going to die, but I didn't. I thought it was going to happen in one of the final episodes, like in genuinely like either the last episode or the second to last episode, not now. And I didn't remember him getting completely fucking disintegrated. So that took me by surprise. And I don't know, there's something about this series when you see these giant machines disintegrate a little by piece by piece. It just like hits you pretty hard, honestly. Still not enough for me to like tear up, but it's fucking sad. And Starscream is my favorite character of this series, but damn. I honestly really like his death scene. This is the only way he could have gone out, and I love the character development he went through, and like you could see the culmination of all of it in this one. He learned what it is to be a true warrior, and to have a leader who actually cares about you. And again, as I said, I like how even though Galvatron had a lot of problem with Starscream, he was clearly like his right arm, basically. His right hand man, and he cared about him, because Starscream has been given so many chances, so many. If it was any of the other Decepticons, they wouldn't have gotten those chances, but Starscream did. And I just love how at the end, like when Starscream dies, like they show the clip show of like cool moments of Starscream, and it's Galvatron reminiscing about Starscream. Even he felt bad about Starscream's death, you know. That was really cool. For this episode, I'm going to give it a 9.2 out of 10, because I feel like the death could have been constructed even a little bit better for me to feel more sad about it. Because there was something about that episode in which Hoist, or whatever his name was back then before he changed the way he looked, Smokescreen, I think that was his name back then. Like in that episode in which Smokescreen almost dies, it's just the tone of the episode in general is like weirdly sad. Like there's something bad happening. Like there's weird vibes in the air that you can feel that something bad is going to happen. Well, in this episode, it doesn't quite have that, and that's why I still think that episode's death, I mean, it's not a death, but it's just the destruction of Smokescreen's body just works better, and it's more sad and more emotional for me. It's just the whole vibe of the episode is this weird, sad feeling, and I love that. Well, for this one, it doesn't have that, but it's otherwise just as good, so I don't want to criticize the episode too much, you know. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I don't really care that the last episode wasn't that eventful, considering this episode was actually really cool. And that last moment of Starscream where he shoots all his energy towards the planet, and as it's going towards it, it doesn't even manage to get to it. That's kind of heartbreaking. It's like hitting you in the gut and then kicking you the balls afterwards. That's kind of how it felt. But yeah, this was a pretty good episode. I really enjoyed this one. And even though apparently I had watched it, it managed to surprise me as well, so that's also cool. But yeah, we have 4 more episodes of this series to check out, so that's gonna happen in the next 2 videos, so yeah, be on the lookout. It's literally gonna be released a little bit after this one. Just I'm not sure exactly which day from the recording I'm going to upload it, because it's gonna be a lot of editing, so yeah, we'll see. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can also go over to... So yeah, I guess before I end this video, I just want to quickly mention, So yeah, Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And I just want to quickly mention to you that I've recently actually released a new chapter of my ongoing zombie story, Dead Inside. And I would be really happy if you go and check it out and maybe share your thoughts and what you think about it in general. Maybe some, if you could give me some feedback, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you end up enjoying the story or you simply enjoy my videos, I would really appreciate it if you go over to Patreon and pledge your support over there, because that would help me out a lot and allow me to continue doing these videos and continue writing the stories that you might end up enjoying. But I don't want to force you into doing so, so if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!